Hello everyone. Hope you're staying healthy and safe. Thanks for stopping by and joining me today. Just as a reminder, if you enjoy the videos, please subscribe to my channel, click the like button and follow me on social media. And let's begin in a comfortable seat. We're going to close the eyes, just tune into the breath. Inhaling deeply through the nose and exhale fully. Deep inhalation and full exhalation. I just want you to take a look at your heels. You want to keep them either forward to each other, one heel forward to each other, and keep them towards the center of the body. And I'm going to give a couple of options for this pose. Either you keep your heels centered, one in front of the other, or you take the right ankle on top of the left knee and bring the shins to be parallel to each other. So if this is too much for you, please stick with the first option. We're going to engage the core, relax the shoulders, inhale. And as you exhale, start reaching forward, keeping a nice straight spine. Keep the fingertips to the floor and just pose wherever you start feeling a nice stretch. And breathe. Gently come back to center, lean back, and we're going to switch sides. So either take the opposite heel forward or take the left ankle on top of the right knee. The opposite ankle on top of the knee. Bring the shins parallel to each other. Inhaling to engage the core, relax the shoulders. And as you exhale, reach forward. Keep your hips and your sitting bone on the floor. Take the fingertips forward and start reaching forward, folding, and you can stop wherever that feels right. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe the forearms come to the floor. And breathe. Gently come back to center. Uncross your feet, and we're going to take the palms forward, coming to stand on our hands and knees. Come to your tabletop. You want to have the wrists in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. And we're going to start with our cat-cow. Inhale to send the hips back, navel to the floor. And exhale, rounding everything in. Inhaling to open the heart, hips back, take your shoulders back. And exhale, hug the navel to the spine, rounding everything in. Moving at your own pace, create your own rhythm. Inhale and exhale to round. In your next inhalation, send the right leg back. We want to square the hips, flex the foot, and take the heel to be in line with the glute, and avoid arching and collapsing to the lower back here. Keep the core engaged, keep the spine neutral. Push the floor away, keep your gaze towards the top of the mat. Breathe. And next we're going to start taking some pulses. So keep the foot flexed, toes facing down, and start pulsing up, engaging the glutes. Keep the core engaged. And you don't want to go so high, so it's like just a tiny movement, working the glutes muscle. You don't want to take the leg so high to compromise the back. And then you're going to flex the foot and take the heel in line with the left knee, pressing the sole of the foot on the floor, and send your hips back towards the heels. Reach the heart forward. Find a nice stretch here. Folding, breathe. And come back to center. We're going to engage the core, engage the leg, keep the foot flexed, and start lifting, sending the foot to the sky, pulsing to the side. Gently come back to center. Inhale to open the heart. And exhale, round. Recenter, refocus before we take it to the opposite side. Inhale, find a neutral spine, and as you exhale, take the left leg back, squaring the hips. Take the heel to be in line with the hip. We're going to pause, heel, hold. Breathe. And take the foot down. Inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna start pulsing. Small, tiny movement. Core engaged, shoulders engaged, glutes engaged. And pulse. Foot flex, toes facing the floor. Make sure you don't take it so high. And then take the heel towards, bring it to the side to be in line with the right knee. And then start sending the hips back to the heels and send the heart forward to a variation of child pose. Breathing here. Exhale, come back to center, engage your core, flex the foot, and we're gonna send the leg up. Take some pulses here. And try to avoid collapsing into one side in this pose. Try to keep your weight. It's gonna lean to one side whether we try or not, but try to keep it more even. And then come back to center, separate the knees, bring the big toes together, rest in child pose. Inhaling, lift, and we're gonna find our way to down dog. Start with the knees generously bent and then press the chest down. Slowly sending the hips to the sky, sending the heels down towards the floor. On your next inhalation, walking the feet forward to the top of the mat in halfway lift. Straight knee, straight spine. Exhale to fold forehead to the knee. Feel free to bend the knees here if you need to. Inhaling, big circle with the arms, rising all the way up. And as you exhale, bring the palms together in prayer to your heart center. Take a look at your feet, keep them parallel to each other, distributing your weight evenly on all four corners of the feet. And we're gonna engage the quads, pull the knee, hug the core in, relax the shoulders, take them back and down the spine, slightly tuck the chin, open the palms, open the heart, breathe. Inhaling, reaching the arms up, and exhale to fold. Bend the knees generously as much as you need to, hinge at the hip joints. Inhale halfway, exhale, stepping your feet back, lower, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog or cobra, lift the heart. And as you exhale, send your hips to the sky, down dog. Inhaling your feet forward to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising up, palms meet at the top. Exhale to your prayer. Inhaling, come to your chair pose. Bend the knees, arms up, keep your arms active. Take the biceps back by the ears if that's accessible. Engaging the core, lower down low. And if this is too much for the arms, feel free to bring the palms in prayer and take them to your heart center. If it is accessible, keep your arms engaged, keep them up, lift the heart. Exhale to fold, inhaling halfway. Exhale, plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, send the hips to the sky, down dog. Inhaling, your right foot forward between the palms, lower the back heel, rising up to your warrior one. Bend the knee, the front knee generously, bringing the knee and ankle together in one line. Thigh parallel to the floor if that's accessible. Exhaling, right leg up, three-legged dog. You're going to reach forward, come to a regular chaturanga or three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up. And exhaling, down dog. Breathing deeply. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the palms. Back heel down, toes turned 45 degrees facing the short corner of the mat. Coming to your warrior one on the opposite side. Exhale, plant the palms, take the left leg back to a three-legged dog. And lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale deeply. Stepping your feet forward, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhaling, big circle, rise all the way up. And exhale to your prayer. Inhale back to your chair pose. Lower down, maybe a tiny bit more. And you can stay here, or maybe shifting the weight to the balls of the foot, lifting both heels, coming to the tippy toe. Challenge yourself, lower the hips a little bit more. Engaging the glutes. Exhale to fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, stepping your feet back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, plant the foot between the palms, back heel down, coming to warrior one. Keep your core engaged. Bend the knee, taking your arms back. Nice strong warrior. On your next inhale, you're going to lift the back heel, square the hips forward, balance on the balls of the back foot, push the back heel back, engage the glutes of the back leg. And as you exhale, lower the knee, just hover it 1 inch off the floor. So you can hover it or you can take it all the way to the floor, your choice. And we're going to inhale to lift, exhale, lower down, hover the knee. Inhale, exhale, hover. Inhale, exhale, hover. Inhale. If that's too much, you can just take the knee all the way to the ground. Breathe. And last one, you're going to take the left knee all the way to the floor. Reach the arms back. Take a mini back bend if that's accessible for you. Exhaling. Circle the front foot. Step the right leg back. Lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Up dog or cobra. Exhale. Down dog. Breathe. On your next inhalation, stepping the feet forward to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, big circle, rising all the way up. Exhale, palms together in prayer. Inhale, back to your chair pose. Bend the knees generously. And if you had your chair pose the first time with the feet hip distance apart, maybe try it with the feet together, knees together. Just experience how that changes the pose for you. Maybe it does, maybe not. You can stay on your heels or maybe play and lift the heels, come to the tippy toes, engaging the core, the glutes, lower the hips down. Breathe. Exhale, heels down, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, stepping your feet back to a plank, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. You're going to take the right heel down, open the toes 45 degrees, step the left foot forward between the palms, and inhale, rise to your warrior one. Keeping the shoulders and hips in one line, keeping the core engaged. Challenging yourself, bend that front knee slightly. Just a tiny bit more. On your next inhale, you're going to lift the back heel, square the hips forward, balancing on the balls of the back foot, push the back heel back. Keeping your core engaged, keeping the glutes engaged. Lower down the right knee to the floor and lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. So that should feel a bit of a stretch on the right hip flexor. And at the same time, we're strengthening the legs, the glutes of that leg, and we're strengthening the quad of the left leg. Breathe. Make sure your right glute is engaged. And lower all the way down. Engage the core, reach the arms back, take a mini back bend. Only go as far as your body allows. And exhale, planting the palm, step the left leg back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathing here. Long, deep inhalation and full exhalation. On your next inhale, stepping your feet forward to the top of the mat, lifting halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, palms together in prayer. Inhale, back to your chair pose, core engaged. Lower the hips down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight knees, straight back, straight arms. Exhaling, stepping your feet back to a plank, lower down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin if you like. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, hug the knee to your nose, push the floor away, engage the core, engage the lower abdomen. Use your core to lift the knee towards the nose. And exhale, plant the foot between the palms, rising up to your high lunge. Push the back heel back, breathe. On your next exhalation, reach the heart forward, bring the palms together in prayer and take your twists. You want to take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. And if this is too much, you can just twist without taking the elbow to the knee. Inhale, up. Take the arms up, back to your high lunge. As you exhale, we're going to circle the front foot and start shifting the weight to the front leg. Lift the back heel and walk the palms forward just to like a foot distance from your right foot, the one on the floor. Push the back heel back, square the hips, flex the foot. And we're going to start the same thing we did pulsing, sending the heel up. Breathe. And you can keep the palms on the floor, or maybe if you find your balance coming to your warrior three, bringing the palms in prayer, you can take your arms back. And as you exhale, bend the front knee, start hugging the left knee to your chest, point the toes. Keep this right leg nice and strong. And as you exhale, we're going to flex the foot, take the left ankle on top of the right knee, lower the hips. Keep the palms in prayer if you like, and you can reach the heart forward. And we're going to start pulsing. So pulsing in this variation of your chair pose. Bend, pulse, lower the hips and lift. And slowly come back to center, hug the left knee to your chest. As you exhale, reach the heart forward, keep reaching the left heel back. So coming back to a warrior three. Arms can stay in prayer, you can reach them up. And then bend the front knee, slowly lowering the left toes down, back to your high lunge. Taking the arms up. Exhale, planting the palms. Take your right leg back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Deep breathing. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, plant the foot between the palms. Engaging the core, taking the arms up, come into your high lunge on the opposite side. I'm going to turn around so you can see me clearly. Find yourself in a high lunge. Breathe. We're going to bring the palms together in prayer, reach the heart forward, take the left elbow, take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Keep the back leg engaged, create space between your shoulder and your ear. Inhaling to center. As you exhale, reach the heart forward, circle the front foot with the palms and start shifting the weight to that front leg. We're going to take the palms forward, just a foot distance forward, and start shifting the weight to the front leg, lifting the back foot. And lift the heel all the way off the floor. And we're going to start pulsing, squaring your hips. toes pointing down. And again, it's like you're not taking the legs too high. It's just we're just working the glutes here. And slowly inhaling. If it is accessible, bring the palms in prayer, coming to your warrior three. Push the back heel back. Keep that back leg engaged. A lot of time in warrior three, we forget this leg. And slowly lifting the heart. Hug the left knee to your chest. Point the toes. And we're going to flex the foot. Take the ankle on top. And lower the hip. Bring the palms together in prayer. Keep the core engaged. And start pulsing. I've moved around and I'm getting confused between the right leg and the opposite leg. But you know what I mean. We're doing the opposite leg. Inhale, reaching the heart forward. Start reaching that left leg back. Coming back to your warrior three. And slowly bend the front knee. Lower the toes to the ground. Coming up to your high lunge. Exhale, plant the palms. Come into your plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Send your hips to the sky, pressing your chest down. Breathing deeply. Inhale, right leg to the sky. And exhale, reach forward. You're going to take the right knee just to the outside of the right wrist. And you're going to toe heel the right heel towards the left hip. Lower the back knee to the ground. Keep the back toes tucked under and start walking the back knee back just as far as your body allows, as far as is comfortable for you. Keeping your hips squared facing forward. And if this is, you can also use a cushion or a block to support the right hip. Bring the fingertips in. First, open the heart, and then as you exhale, start reaching forward. If that's accessible, you can come to the forearms. You can reach all the way forward. Just avoid collapsing towards that right hip and lifting the left hip off the floor. That's why I strongly recommend keeping the back toes tucked under. That will help keeping you in the right position to feel the stretch on the hip flexor and in the glutes of the right leg. And gently start walking the palms in. Take a mini back bend. Only do this if it's okay for your neck, if it's okay for your body. And then start walking the back knee in. Step the right leg back. Gently lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. As you exhale, you're going to take the left knee just to the left wrist and toe heel, the left heel towards the right hip and lower the right knee all the way to the ground. Inhale to lift the heart, keep the right toes tucked under. Keep the hips squared. Again, you can use a cushion or a block below that left hip so you don't lean back and collapse on the left hip. Keeping the integrity in the pose. Inhale, lift the heart, take a mini back bend. As you exhale, start reaching the palms forward, either staying on the forearms or reach all the way down, fold. Relaxing here, take deep breath. Slowing down the breath. Inhale, lift the heart, start walking the palms back in line with the shoulders. Lean back, take a gentle back bend. And we're going to plant the palms, tuck the back toes, start lifting the knees. Step the left leg back to your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Breathing here. And we're going to bend the knee, take the knees down, bring the big toes together, send the hips to the heels, come to a child pose. Inhale, lift the head, lift the heart, come to seated. So you can come into seated Japanese style. And we're coming to our Ustrasana camel pose. You can tuck the toes under, engaging the core, roll the thighs in, and take the palms to support your lower back. Inhale to think of lifting the heart, elongating the front body, reaching back. And you can stay here if that's enough for you, or if it is accessible, you start taking one palm back and then the opposite, reaching the fingertips to the heels. Keep sending the hips forward, and then slowly, when you're ready, take one palm and then the other to the lower back, coming to seated. And we're going to lean to the side and take both legs forward, wiggling the hips back, extend both knees, flex the feet, bring them together, and starting with a micro bend in the knee. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhaling to fold, wiggle the hips back, and take the palms wherever your body allows, to the floor, to the ankles, to the shins, or to the feet, and start folding. Gently coming back to center. Lift the heart. We're going to hug the right knee to your chest. Inhale, right arm up and back. And as you exhale, take a twist. Taking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Take your gaze to the right shoulder. Inhaling, come back to center, extend the right knee. As you exhale, hug the left knee to your chest, engaging the core. Keep a nice straight spine. Take the left arm up and back. And exhale to twist. Either hug the left knee to your chest or take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Take your gaze towards the left shoulder. Keep the opposite leg engaged. Keep the foot flexed. Gently come back to center. Extend both knees. And we're coming to the end of our practice. Bend the knees, lower all the way to the floor. And find your favorite variation of Shavasana, allowing the feet to come apart, palms away from the body. Closing the eyes, relax. Thank you so much for joining me today. Feel free to stay here as long as you need to. Bye.